So yeah, that said a lot about me in the sense that I can not figure it out how to start this video. I'm tired, but I guess Instagram never gets tired of us, kind of thing. Bless you. I promise it's not serious. Honesty in all forms. That was so cheesy. Welcome to today's video. In my channel, I give advice and I talk about real shit. I love to hang out with you guys and just talk to the cameras, so I hope you enjoy it too. My advice series is called Advice Session. Welcome! But I don't want it to be boring. I don't want to be here just giving advice and be like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. A hangout time as well, you know, because I love to do videos that I'm hanging out with you guys, as I already said. Anyways, I'm gonna take pictures for Instagram today because I wanna step up the game. I wanna go back to the time that I cared so much about Instagram. It was like one of my most used tools for work. It was fun just to take pictures and, you know, edit them. I'm gonna probably pick 2 other outfits, put little scenarios all over, but while I give advice. Multitask queen over here. I shouldn't do that too close to my face. Anyways, hi. So the first thing I want to try is this garbage. Clearly so new, and I just got it. It's my most recent purchase, and I've played for such a long time. Get your head in the game. You gotta get your in the game. That's kind of good. Head in the... Oh my god, I'm a basketball star. I want to pair it with Jordans because these are fake. Like, I don't really give a shit about brands. My grandma gave me these thinking they were real, and I love them even more because of that. Because it's so cute. Because it was like extremely cheap for a Jordan, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird because I dated a Jordan, so every time I say Jordan, I'm like, no, I mean the shoes, not the boy. Try to take like a basketball chick kind of moment. To be fair, I did play basketball when I was younger. I'm fairly tall for a girl, I guess. I'm 5'7.5", not that tall. And I played in an all boys team, and I thought I was so cool for that. Well, not at the time, because I kind of died every practice. But now I do. Now I think it's super cool. So I set up my little scenario for this picture. I'm gonna answer the first advice, which is someone really close to me hurt me. How do I deal with it so it doesn't affect my other relationships? Let me tell you something. So, I went through that once or twice in my life, and it's pretty difficult. I know this is gonna sound like really basic, but it's just like, that person is not anybody else. They're just that person. So even though they hurt you, it doesn't really mean like other people will. Other people think differently, and what I try to remind myself all the time is that when someone resembles like that person, is really hard to deal with it because you're like, well, this is gonna happen right away. But not necessarily. I do think that these situations teach you a lot and about who you can and cannot trust. So for instance, I know what types of situations I would get involved in and which I wouldn't anymore because of this person. Even though I will never understand like the situation that I was in, I shouldn't have put that much expectation onto someone. I saw them basically like as an organ of mine. They were so close to me that I was like, oh my god. When you shouldn't do that to anyone. Try to be careful where you put your trust, because I didn't. But with that being said, I do understand how it can affect your other relationships. You're just gonna have to find a way, as I did, and I still am trying to, honestly, to understand that people are different. It sucks to say it, but being hurt, it's part of the process of living. Sometimes people are gonna do things that you don't appreciate, and you should know when to let those people go. And when I say let go, I say let go of what they did to you as well. It's not an easy process, but I guess that's what I try to do. I try to remind myself that I'm in a different situation, and red flags are there to, you know, remind me of what I've been through, and that
I do not want to do it again.
I don't cut someone new out because of someone else's mistakes. If I meet someone new, I try to tell myself, remember that this is a new person and they didn't give you motive enough for you to doubt them. This is the fit. Can you see? Probably not. Very baggy pants. Fake Jordans that I love. This crop top that I just made today. And the
Piece of garbage.
let me show you. The ring light is up here, and then I'm gonna try to angle it down as if I'm like really cool. I am. Who's trying for the gram? Anyways. Now I remember why I don't do that anymore. It's so much work. Oh my god. Point being, this is the result. These are the 2 pictures I got. Not great. Not a fan, but you know what? I'm gonna edit them and see how they turn out. I think they're okay. So I'm gonna move on to the next advice, and then we have another idea for pictures.
What's up, Bree?
So I have a magazine, attach them to a part of my wall, kind of make this like trend that's been going around that it's like covering your wall with newspapers or whatever, but I don't have newspapers, so I'm gonna try to do it with the magazine. Pray! Let's pray that it doesn't look crappy. Right after that, we're gonna pick an outfit. So advice number 2, I'm not ready to have a relationship, but I'm in love. What now? Geesh, that's a hard one. You have to think of it like this. You're in love. How in love are you? Is this person worth it to you? Do you want to be with them only? Or like, are you still working on yourself? You can definitely talk to them and be like, listen, I'm not ready for something serious, but at the same time, if you're really into them and you just don't want to see them with other people and all that jazz, I feel like you're just gonna have to find some middle ground. There a way you can be with them without being in a relationship that will be comfortable to you. Whether it's an open relationship, what I would do is if I wasn't ready for a relationship, I would try to take it slow. I wouldn't want to rush into anything. So I would try to take it slow, step by steps, always communicating. And at the end of the day, I would try to have a conversation with myself and be like, listen, girl, do you want this or do you not? Because you know what, I try to think of it as not everything is final. So you can definitely try something, and if it doesn't work for you, you can take a step back. Time to attach these to the wall and see how they look. So these might be my favorite so far. They're pretty simple, not gonna lie. There's a spot missing over there, but like I'm so tired because I've been doing it. So anyways, I think it's time for another advice. Let's pull up advice form, whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even get my own handwriting sometimes. How do I start being less hard on myself? Wow, that's a topic I can definitely tell you something about, because I am the most hard person on themselves ever. Everything that I do right after, I'm like, oh, what is that? You suck. So I'm kind of like my own hater sometimes, which is so crazy. Thankfully, I've been getting so much better. I've been getting actually proud of a lot of things that I do, and how I did that was simply understanding that everybody makes mistakes, and all we can do is do what we're able to do best now. Like, we can't expect that we'll be perfect at any time, because that's never gonna happen. Like, nobody's perfect. Everybody has their flaws or their insecurities, and that's okay. So first, understanding that I wasn't perfect and I was never going to be making peace with that. And the second thing is kind of turning it around. So when I see something about myself that I would find it an insecurity, I kind of make fun of it. I don't know if that's healthy or not, but it works really well for me. And just because I'm like, if I'm working on it, then I'll improve on that. And if I'm not able to improve at something, or either way, I'm kind of having fun with it, and I don't do that to be mean to myself and be like, look at you. I just do it like getting the heavy side out of the self-judgment. I just try to turn self-judgment into something ridiculous that I would make fun of. So if I tell myself, oh, you suck at that, I'm like, oh yeah, you suck at that, blah, blah, blah. You know, like, I make fun of it right away, so I understand that it's ridiculous that I'm making fun of myself in the first place. Does that make sense? Probably not. Try to look around. There's a lot of people that maybe they're geniuses in math or science, but they're not really that great when it comes to painting. That's totally okay. That's their strong suit. Like, everybody has what they're best at. I'm me, and that's never gonna change, you know what I mean? Like, so if I hate it, I'm gonna be freaking miserable about it. So I might as well try to find the bright side on being me, and understanding that not everything that I do is crap. Like, actually, a lot of things that I do are really good, and others are not that great, because, you know, like, I don't know how to friggin' divide, but that doesn't make me a bad person.
What's up, Bree?
For my third setting, this is it. It's a city door. Pretty predictable if you ask me, because it's pretty much everything that I use as a background. But I kind of don't care, because this is a third outfit, but I use this bandana to kind of make it as a top. I want to do something fun with my hair. Might put it on a bun, might not, but that's for you and me too, ... I wanted to answer 2 more advices, and then I want to learn how to speak English. Tips. Okay, I was lucky as shit. I didn't know I was learning English when I was learning English. I do know that this is such lucky bastard trait. I was on Tumblr, and I spent all my time just editing pictures, making GIFs, having fun, and while talking about the Vampire Diaries and Pretty Little Liars and all that. That's how I started to connect with English way more, and then I used to make many grammatic errors Back then, I just did try on error, to be honest. I was like, I'm gonna try this. Oh, it's not right. Okay, someone would call me out and be like, this is not how you say it. I'd be like, okay, fun. I'm learning, so I don't care. And I would talk to a lot of people from all over the world because Tumblr, if you're not familiar with it, it's basically a platform where you can, you know, be trendy, I guess. I don't know. I used it to be in touch with fandoms of TV shows. So that really helped. And the music, I just really connected with it. So if you're trying to learn a new language, look for shows and music. And today there's podcasts. There's so many things. You can definitely take a course too if you feel like it. It's just that that's not my personal preference. I'm really passionate about it, but I do think if you're passionate about languages, it makes the process so much more fun, you know? So that's what I can say. Okay, if it's your passion, you make it work. Make it work, yeah. But it's true. Sorry, if you didn't get that reference, just ignore it because it's just, I'm going nuts at this point. It's just so hot. My room is the hottest environment in my place, and I still have the light on me, so let me take this picture so I don't go crazy. Too late, but anyway, I hope I helped with your questions and giving you advice. This video was definitely a little bit of a mess because it's hot, but hey, with all this together, then we know hit the stars. Oh my god, I need to be locked down. Anyways,